The team of Eric Cairnie and Krystal Banks. Introducing their opponents in the corner to my left, they are the fans' choice,
Well, as our ring announcer finds his way out of the ring, casually, we will get set for our next match here. It is a mixed tag team match. EZE Eric Cairnie and Krystal Banks taking on KC Spinelli and Sid Summers.
And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this one. There's a lot of talent in the ring at the moment. Not a fan of Mr. Cairnie, although give him credit, he's been a fighting champion. Just don't like his attitude about things.
You're right, Dan. There's a lot of pedigree in that ring. Everybody in this match has held a title here in the PWA. We'll talk about that in a moment. What's KC Spinelli doing? She went and got a t-shirt.
We're going to have a fashion show here at the Alpine Club. I thought this was a wrestling event.
What's this?
His shirt says, this guy sucks. Said no one ever. That is true. This guy sucks.
So KC Spinelli takes EZE's shirt and turns it right around on him. I bet he didn't anticipate this. A PWA crowd chanting, "This guy sucks." Not something he anticipated when designing that t-shirt.
This crowd is amped up all of a sudden. Good move by Casey to get in the mind of Eric Cairnie and his partner.
Excellent mental work from Summers and Spinelli. As you said, Dan, playing that mental game, and you can see that Banks and Cairnie are already riled up before we've even locked up in this mixed tag match. Now, Dan, this isn't your traditional mixed tag match, is it?
No, it isn't. You're used to the rules where the women will have to be in the ring with the woman and they face off against each other, and if the male comes in the ring, they're going to have to tag their male partner. But here, it's a little different. It's anything goes, male versus women or men versus men. Ultimately, whoever wins this one will win the match.
Yeah, whoever you tag in the ring will be facing whoever is already in the ring. You could have men against women in this match. PWA Commissioner has told us the rules have been laid out for this match. But right now, we're going to start off with Krystal Banks and KC Spinelli, both former PWA Elite Women's Champions.
And as she interacts with the crowd, if you needed any reason whatsoever to check out PWA wrestling, it's stuff like this that should get your butt in the seat at the Alpine Club in Kitchener.
Absolutely, and Spinelli still playing those mind games, and Cairnie upset on the apron, Banks upset in the ring, and we still haven't even locked up. But Spinelli, a veteran inside that squared circle just from down Highway 7 in Guelph. PWA Women's Champion last year, lost it to Courtney Rush, who then went on to lose it to beautiful Bia, so not too far removed from a championship run here in the PWA.
And a lot of talent to come out of Guelph. It's kind of the backcountry of indie wrestling. You remember Gorgeous Jeff that came from there.
Absolutely, Gorgeous Jeff.
Not to be mistaken with our ring announcer.
No, absolutely not. No. Gorgeous Jeff, absolutely a staple in the early 70s. Always had that perfume in the ring and those floral robes. I saw him fight a bear at the Memorial Gardens.
I wouldn't be shocked, too. And it was the bear that was hurting afterwards.
Yeah, the bear said never again. So Sid Summers now in the ring against Eric Cairnie. These two have been battling, Dan, all over the rings of the PWA over the Ontario Championship over the past few months here. Summers and Cairnie. Cairnie rolls out of the way, avoids the lockup, and tags Banks. Now Banks in the ring, and we're going to have Banks against Summers. And now we see the mind games being played by Cairnie and Banks.
And Sid wants a piece of Cairnie. He's just walking around, rolling around. And is this match ever actually going to happen? Oh, Sid's going to pay for it now.
Sid decides to be a gentleman and tries to tag his partner, but Banks has none of it and jumps right on. It's not a sleeper. That is just a chokehold. Now, Eric Cairnie tags in, and we're going to see the men face off again as soon as Krystal Banks lets go. But, Cairnie with a cheap shot on Spinelli, and then a clothesline to Summers, and down goes Sexy Sid Summers. Elbow to the back of the head. That's what he goes by. That's not what I called him. Sexy Sid Summers.
I wasn't going to say anything.
That's how he builds himself down. I don't want there to be any miscommunication here. Elbow to the face of Mr. Sid Summers. Down goes Summers, stunned.
He looks pretty sharp without that mustache.
Yeah, the mustache, well, Snap suplex, up and over goes Summers, and look at the athleticism of Cairnie. Up onto his feet, doesn't even lose his gun.
I think it's a spearmint that he prefers, and he speared him right into the mat at that moment.
Absolutely. So Krystal Banks and forearm shiver to the back twice. Trying to pull some hair and can't, so she just rakes his eyes.
Well, I guess it pays off to clip your nails once in a while.
The advantage of not having hair in the ring, not having your hair pulled in the ring. Sid Summers choked out over the bottom rope by Krystal Banks. Casey Spinelli in trying to break things up, but the referee...
Oh, there's Cairnie, of course.
Look at this dirty tactics from this underhanded team here. Now the referee turns around. Back on the bottom rope goes Summers' throat. Cairnie hops up back to the apron looking to tag in. He does tag in. Elbow to the back of the head of Summers.
And he looks dazed and confused right now. He needs to get to the corner, and you see him desperately reaching for KC.
It's a tough situation here, Dan, because normally when you see a tag team match, strategically, you and I would be talking about, oh, excellent move by Cairnie going for the pin there, but only two. Strategically, we'd be talking about how the person in the ring would be wanting to find their partner to tag. Do you actually want that? In this situation, yes, Casey Spinelli, I'll take her in the ring against Eric Cairnie any day.
He's got a tremendous amount of talent, and again, Summers getting the energy drained out of him, and Spinelli desperately just trying to help out any way she can.
Krystal Banks showing she is very adept at choking Sid Summers in a number of different ways.
Unfortunately, that's only what she's known for, playing dirty. She doesn't have the wrestling caliber that Spinelli has on the other side of the ring.
We've seen her here in the PWA before, Dan, getting involved in Cairnie's matches on the outside. This is the first time on one of our television broadcasts that we've actually seen her in the ring, but always getting involved, so we can expect these tactics as these two exchange blows, but Cairnie with a drop kick stuns Summers, sends him back into the turnbuckle.
Sid has been in the ring a long time as there's another tag. What's up next here for him? He's going to take a couple chops, I think.
Forearm right to the ear of Sid Summers. Another forearm to the right side of the head. Krystal Banks puts him on the bottom rope again, choking him out one more time here. Going back to trying to take that air supply away.
Smart move on her part because definitely outsized, and I think Cairnie wants to get back now. Brief reprieve for him.
And say what we want about the tactics of EZE. Going for a super kick. Get a super kick in on Summers. Summers moves. He almost kicks Banks, but they avoid it. But the tag is made, and Spinelli is in the ring. A clothesline, and then a chop. Another chop to Cairnie. A third chop to Cairnie. The crowd getting into it once again. Another chop sends Cairnie down to the ring. Casey Spinelli with the yellow shirt and the purple hair. Maybe, you know, repping some Golden Hawks there, Dan. Some Laurier Golden Hawks out here in Kitchener-Waterloo. Shoulder tackle from Spinelli.
Well, she's flying high right now.
Clothesline. Down goes Cairnie. Elbow. Excellent flurry from Spinelli here. Big drop kick. This is what we were talking about. If you're going to tag someone into the ring, Spinelli's got the pedigree.
She's ramped up. It's been a long time coming, and she wants to get a little payback now.
Suplex, over goes Cairnie. Spinelli in control of this match. Krystal Banks breaks up the pin attempt before even a 1 count. Come on, referee, you've got to get somebody out of the ring here. Spinelli can't fight 2-on-1.
He's got to get control of this match again. This is getting disgusting.
It's been out of control since the get-go. Oh, big chop.
Goodness.
A big chop in silence from Spinelli. Tag to Summers. He's refreshed enough to hop over the top rope. Now Summers is going to get his retribution. A knee down to the throat. Another knee onto the face. A third knee from Summers.
Yeah, it's appropriate. He's got stars on his knee pads because that's exactly what Cairnie's seeing.
There's Cairnie. What are we going to see here? On the shoulder. Looking for the power slam here, but Cairnie slips off the back and a super kick to the side of the head. Summers swings at Banks, but she gets a neck breaker down on him. She's not even the legal competitor in the ring here. This match has lost complete control. Spinelli with a spinning clothesline, misses a super kick, up, misses again off the ropes. Spinelli with a clothesline spins Cairnie around. This is like a tornado match now. All 4 in the ring, and Spinelli says this guy indeed sucks to our cameras. Into the ropes, reversal, Banks, Spinelli off the ropes. Misses the clothesline down. Oh, is she going for it?
Yes,
It's
she
the
is.
Spinelli slam. Down goes Banks. That's going to be it if she can get a cover. Yeah, but Summers is the legal competitor. 1, 2. Cairnie comes off the top and headbutts his own
Serves you right.
partner. Went to the well one too many times. Out goes Cairnie. He's up on the outside, and he's down on the outside. And we see a pin. Sid Summers, the legal man, pins the legal woman. Give the assist on the pin to Eric Cairnie with the headbutt off the top rope. But Spinelli and Summers come up victorious.
Spinelli, the difference maker in this one, and she's full marks for the round of applause she's receiving right